Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome back to Mama Squeak. She is so active today that I just couldn't even change her out of, well, I mean, I could have. There was nothing physically stopping me. It's just, she's been so active and running around in her cage, and every time I move, she stops what she's doing and dashes over to the side to see what's going on. She wants to go down. She's pulling on my skin and putting her teeth down to let me know she wants to go down. And since I've let them know that that's what they're supposed to do, I have to reward that behavior by actually setting her down. So she's down, and even though I put the lid across the top, she's still just going to keep dashing over to see what's going on. So I'm going to have to move her just so that she doesn't stop what she's doing to go, what's happening, all the time. I don't want her to stress out. That would be bad. But I just thought that since whoa, that wasn't English. Since she is so active this morning, I wanted to reward her by actually playing with her. So thumbs up for that. And of course, it is true, we all run on our own hamster wheels. Your loop of life, like if you have a job, you wake up, you go to work, you come back, you're running on your wheel at work, and then you come home. Or if you're going to school, you're running on the wheel of school. We all have our own hamster wheels we're running, so you got to enjoy yourself somehow. Take care, have fun, enjoy yourself as best you can, because this is all we got. So thumbs up for that. Not much has been happening. Yesterday was a good day, a bad day, and an irritating day, and then a wonderful day. It was a good day in that I stayed awake enough. I got 3 videos done, almost got a 4th one done, but unfortunately, as tends to happen, once I start playing any Bethesda game for any length of time, whether it's an Elder Scrolls game or a Fallout game, eventually what happens is the game will start to crash. And then it crashes in a way that it's non-recoverable. Like last night I was playing Fallout. And then for the first time, and all the time I've been playing it now, it did that first unrecoverable crash, where the only way I was able to fix things so it didn't take my entire system out was because I had a second monitor that I could hook up, and then because the game was dead and taking up the entire first monitor, there was no way to get the screen out of the way. You could Control-Alt-Delete and it would call up the Control-Alt-Delete screen, but then you jump back and the game was up in front. You could not get the game out of the way. It was impossible. No matter what you called up, the game was in the way. So luckily the second monitor was there, and that's the only way I could get 2 things and then kill the game process. But because the game was dead, I couldn't do anything with the recording, and the recording died, and so all of the footage, quote-unquote footage, gone. So I don't know. I'm going to keep trying. But I was 20 minutes into it, and then the famous Bethesda game engine system crash. So, don't know. Hopefully it'll keep working, but... So, I was not in any sort of frame of mind to be able to make a game video because I was pissed off. And so, I hadn't gone for a walk all day. And so it was like 7:30 at night. I was nothing to do because I was irritated and no videos to watch. So I just went, you know what, I'm going to go for a walk. So it was like 10 after 7, 7:30, something around in that range. And I just hit the road, walked down to the post office, and I was walking fast. Normally I walk at like 3 or 4 miles per hour. This was like 4 and sometimes 5 miles an hour, and I was moving pretty quick. But I got to the post office and then I just roamed all over. I walked in this direction, then I walked over here, then I walked back, and then walked up in this direction. It was 2 hours of just roaming through downtown and burning off nervous energy. And then I finally came back after I spent some of the last of my change and got a soda. So I have a sugary, high fructose corn syrup. It's not sugar, but it's, you know, a bad for you caffeinated beverage, which I just found out reading a Cracked article today, or a either Cracked or The Modern Rogue, which is actually a pretty cool website that only works on the weekdays. Monday through Friday they post new stuff. Saturday and Sunday, nope. But Monday through Friday, a lot of the Cracked column writers have moved to The Modern Rogue. Oh, come on, what was I even talking about and why? It was... Oh man, I am so sorry. I know it was the column writer. This is why I vlog, because of my brain, and this is why I am so glad that each and every one of you comes along with me on my journey of exploration. I know I don't do much on my vlogging except ramble, forget what I'm talking about, lose my train of thought, and then ramble more. I switch subjects because I forget what I'm talking about. And that's not something I can just write down, because I'd have to write it down as I was talking. So, I don't know. I am sorry about that. I know I was talking about walking. I can't remember the specific thing that I was mentioning about walking, that I got off into that sidetrack though. So though, because I am irate about a couple things, but not really this morning though, irate yesterday. Oh, it was, well, I remember part of it. Well, here it's, this morning I woke up at 5 o'clock and I said, no, and reset everything, turned on my actual alarm clock, because pain woke me up a little around 5, and that was like, no, I'm not ready to get up. So I actually turned on my alarm, and even at that I got up out of bed before my alarm went off. But I just stayed in bed for another hour. It was after 6 o'clock before I got up this morning. But that's why my nose is red here, and I've got this red spot right here, because I've got my mask, my sleep mask, pushes real hard right here, and the skin of your nose, the bridge of your nose, is very thin over the bone underneath, and so the pressure just kills my skin, and so it takes all day for that to heal, so it stays red because the skin's been dying because of the pressure. And that right there, there's this plastic post that comes up and presses on my forehead, and out of the post that comes up, it's like a letter T, and it has 2 teeth that come down, and then it's got these 2 straps that hook onto the teeth. Well, the teeth kind of dig into the skin of my forehead, so I got that red mark that I got to heal from. Thumbs up. But it's better than having a heart attack and dying, I'll tell you that. I'd rather live with having red marks on my face because my skin is dying, because I have to wear a mask when I'm sleeping, than die of a heart attack in my sleep or during the daytime or whenever. I mean, I'm going to die of something at some point, but I don't want to die, like, anytime soon. So I'll live with that. Let's see, there was another thing, though, that I did want to talk about. My stomach. Oh, excuse me. I had to wash down my medications, of course, and I have a large container of the brand name, of course, isn't important, but it's a jug of iced tea stuff. I bought that one before I bought the sugary stuff. Well, the stuff that, you know, once again, store brand carbonated stuff. I have like 20 cents left now. Thumbs up for that. I'm rich. Gosh. Yeah, I can't remember a single thing of what I was going to talk about, except to say that yesterday I was falling asleep some, and so that's why I got up and walked. But I don't really have anything to... Past that, nothing really exciting has been going on in my life. Oh yes! Aside from, I did get my VA results. And while they're good, they're also confusing. Things seem to be clearing up downstairs in the genitourinary department. Just on their own. The swelling is going down. Things aren't as sore, so something is just resolving on its own. But it was the ultrasound, absolutely fine. Nothing going on that they could see bad down there in the old plumbing and, well, non-plumbing part. Your testicles aren't part of your plumbing. Well, they are, sort of. Kind of? Well, everything appears to be okay, and things seem to be resolving, so that's good. That's good. I'm going to have to blur all that out because I've got my address on it. But then there's the coarse and echogenic liver parenchyma representing steatosis or early fibrosis. The thing is, though, if you Google that, anybody whose liver has got that sort of thing gets that entire phrase as a thing. And if you look it up, that just means you've got fatty deposits and such in your liver for, could be a whole bunch of reasons. The thing is, I know what my reasons are. And in fact, when you look up all this and you go, oh my gosh, that doesn't sound good, it talks about elevated liver enzymes. And, well, yeah, that's if you're just starting to get the fatty stuff in your liver. Well, I did that from my drinking. So now that I'm not drinking, my liver enzymes are beautiful. My liver is not distressed in the slightest. So I've got the coarsening, the toughening of it, the fibering, the extra fibers and all that in it from my alcoholism. It's fatty, but it's not worse. My liver is within the functions of what it can do now with the damage that I've done to it, it's working fine and is great. It's like when you got in a car in an accident, you know, afterward it may not run as well as it used to, but it runs, and it runs within, you know, as long as you keep it up, it'll work within the functional parameters of what it is. That's my liver. The air is just, it looks like someone has exploded a cotton pillow outside. There is just this cottony stuff from the trees, and the air is full. The one that's really got me worried, though, is mild right hydronephrosis. No stones, and they don't know why. Now, hydronephrosis just means my right kidney is swollen because it can't drain the urine out of it quickly enough. And so it's got a backlog, so it's swollen. But they don't know why. There's no blocks. I don't know why. That's the thing that's got me worried now. Now, why does my abdomen hurt? Because it still hurts. And it's apparently my gallbladder's fine. So why does that hurt? No clue. No clue. No clue. More questions. So I don't know. Like I say, things seem to be clearing up down below slowly, so who knows? There's a lot of tubes, a lot of hoses, a lot of... What's another word for pipes? Well, pipes. There's a lot of things that can get momentarily blocked, and things swell up, and who knows? I mean, there's people that when they get too much of any particular chemical, like if they wash their hair with a particular chemical, they'll get patches on their skin where, because of this particular chemical, it goes onto their skin until the chemical is cleared up, and then that clears up. So you never know what your body's going to do. Who knows? Maybe something I ate, something that I came in contact with, and the reaction was down there inside, something went swell up and pain, and now that the chemical's gone, it's been clearing up and things are going fine. So who knows? I don't. More questions than answers with those answers. And again, though, thank you very much for coming along with me on this journey of daily exploration. If I wasn't vlogging, I'd be sleeping even more than I do. So I'm getting better now. I'm actually sleeping more and more when I go to bed. That's cool. So it's a very good thing. But now what I'm going to do is I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. It is a range of 20 to 25 because even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of my left hand, my fibro, my depression, my widower brain, my brain damage from alcoholism, how is that 5? That's only 4 things, but those things make it, it's so hard to remember things, as you may have been able to tell by watching me talk. And I gotta get that curtain up or something. The sun coming through my window drives me nuts. Anyway though, I'm not reading the comments now. I do read them all afterward. I thumbs up each one I read. I answer as many as I can. I love answering comments. Thank you all so very, very much. But for right now, it's just the fact that you left me a comment. So good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment, just the fact that you left me a comment. And if I mispronounce your username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We are not good at usernames. Calling up Chrome here. We have Zaiton27927. Thank you very, very much. And Natasha Widam. Thank you very, very much. Ninjello. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Namarvush. Greatly appreciated. Tundra Keeper. Thank you very, very much. And I certainly hope that you're going to be able to, well, time plus pain equals healing. So here's hoping. Lobo Descuridad, thank you very, very much. And John Donley, greatly appreciated. Blade Buell, thank you very, very much. Your12, thank you very, very much. Rude Dog, greatly appreciated. Jenny Burkett, thank you. Chris, thank you very, very much. Yuval Grossman, it's always good to see you in the comments. Thank you very, very much. Camilo Delgado, thank you very, very much. Da Beast NL, thank you. RJ Mitchell, greatly appreciated. Dan, thank you very, very much. Ville or Meso, or I know I'm not even close, but thank you very, very much. Pigeon Man 49, thank you very, very much. Hypro Mistro, thank you, greatly appreciated. Fox Gaming, thank you very, very much. And Lewis Moffat, thank you. Fishsticks95, thank you very, very much. Joseph Schultz, thank you, greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Justin Areo, I sure hope I'm close. Thank you very, very much. Each and every one of you, you get me out of my head into the real world, dealing with actual people. Thank you very, very much. It is appreciated to no end. I do have an Amazon wish list if you wanted to check that out. If you could get the stuff like the hamster food, that would be awesome. But of course, you are not obligated to even look at it, let alone buy anything. I am partnered with HumbleBundle.com. If you could check that out, that would be awesome. I am a paid partner now with Humble Bundle. Thank you all so much for those of you that have used that link and purchased things. You are beautiful and awesome people. They do give to charity, and if you use the link, you can even determine how much of what you spend you want to give to me. So that's a thumbs up. If you could check out my other links, I've got Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, that would be beautiful and awesome. Thank you so much to every one of my Patreon.com patrons. Excuse me. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes. I deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I don't interest. Thank you very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool. I'd understand if you don't want to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained for, well, a very, very long time. After all, there were a lot of things I used to say. Now I can only remember the cannibal one. Shucks. But I don't just want to tell you to go out and eat other people. I mean, you should. We are a renewable food source. But it's also not a good thing to just randomly eat strangers. Diseases, after all. Well, I'm going to try and have a reaction video. I'm going to hopefully have a game video for this channel, hopefully a game video for my game channel. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very good thing. Please, don't eat other people. It's really not a good thing. I do not advocate actual cannibalism.